Hello, everybody. Just give you a few more minutes while I adjust the camera and for any others joining us. Hello. Welcome to the studio. Let's see. Where are we? We're almost ready to start. Good morning. Hi, you guys. I'm Theresa Stirling. Nice to have you. I hope everything's working as it should be. Let me just double check one or two crazy little things here. Okay, that should be a little bit better. Good morning. I'm Theresa Stirling. Nice to have you guys. Some people may join us a little later, and I admit we are still finding our cadence with the lives. It's new for me. It's new for my studio. It's a new format that I want to become more and more used to. And we're on YouTube for ease of access for everybody right now. And there are a few others who may join us in addition to the membership collective. And it's also a great way to reach a broader audience who have expressed interest in the membership collective. So welcome. I am in studio with you today. I'm stepping on papers if it sounds a little loud. And I'm just really happy you guys are here. We have some fun things to go over. The format for these in general for our membership collective will be some work and talking while we work. And I'm not expecting you to be working, but I just wanted to show you a bit of in-studio sessions and how that looks and feels. So this is where I spend the majority of my creative time. And I've been in all different size spaces, all different layouts. Certainly I recommend to everybody, if you're ever thinking about going bigger with your space, do it. Even with the space that I have, I still could use it more efficiently and be much better when I have lots of panels on different tables. Last week we went over the tables that I do have. They are fantastic. They're handmade. They're on big caster wheels. They have brakes, so I can slide them out in the nice weather. And it's really something to consider investing in. Maybe just find a woodworker locally. So anyway, just giving everyone a chance to join in if they want to. There's no expectation on how these flow or the format. There is a beauty and an accessibility in my heart and mind about just keeping it kind of freestyle, free form. Anyway, so what we have, excuse me, I keep clearing my voice. I had a cough last week and I'm still just getting some water down. Hang on. There we are. Okay. I'm still working on the angle here. Bear with me. So a couple of things that I thought would be fun to do today. I am just going to jump in and start creating, which I am wont to do. For those of you who are new to the medium that I work in, it's all in caustics mostly, and I've been doing that for over 2 decades. And basically it's beeswax with natural resin, and then you fuse it with fire. And I'm just laying down a mix in a garden variety household saucepan that I heated up the mix of beeswax, natural resin, which is called Damar. It's basically tree sap. And it's just called clear encaustic medium. And this is the way I start my good size custom pieces or any pieces that I do. And I just have some paper down at my feet for any over pour, over spill. But as you can see, the way I start my work is just going rhythmically, layer by layer. And for some of you, this is not new. For others it is, so I'm just trying to reach everybody, and I will happily take breaks to answer questions from anybody at any levels. The membership collective that we've started is really aimed at and geared toward people who want to next level either their art practice, their studio practice, grow their business, learn the creative, beautiful intersection of running a small business. And there are myriad ways you can do that. And I'm happy to be a resource along the way. So we'll be doing these lives frequently, about twice a month. I'm just ramping up and doing a few extras because I was a little slow to get the cadence on them, but they're fun. I'm into it. Anyway, so as I'm layering this beeswax, and I'm not so concerned about the drips, but there are ways to have a catch with you. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about winging it, because you know what? Part of the magic of anything is contained in how much you are willing to wing it. And in my opinion, it's one of the ways that we can take calculated risks and have some really nice returns on those. So what I mean by that is, generally speaking, you know, if you want to get into something, where do you even start? Maybe it's a career into the deep end of the pool, and it can feel daunting, and oh, you can do a lot of doubting oneself. But in my opinion, sometimes I jokingly say I'm sort of ready, fire, aim, and by that I just mean just have a clear, relatively clear blueprint on where you want to go with your endeavors, and then just take some chances, take some calculated risks. Reach out to people who can help you along and just explain to them, say, hey, I don't exactly know what I'm doing, but I'm casting about. In my case, you know, when I work with industry pros, they are asking me sometimes for my expertise on what I can do in order to, you know, help them make these places that they work on beautiful. And sometimes I'll give them, you know, a yes to something asked of me, and then I figure it out later. And I ran into someone whom I respect tremendously, Matthew Olds, another artist, and he and I have worked together for many years. He was my panel and board builder, and still will be on some occasions for sure. And he's also a successful artist, and he said he had just finished up some meetings with a big tech company that he's going to do some art installations for. And he said, yeah, I just, you know, we say yes and figure it out later, right? And I've always appreciated that he gets that, and I certainly get that. That's how I work. And so most people who have had tremendous success in whatever it is they pursue, it's not overnight, but it's a lot of asking and a lot of saying yes to things, and then being willing to work hard behind the scenes to figure it out. So I'm just going to encourage all of you to do that. I'm going to put this wax back on the burner. I have two burners going over here. It's kind of like when they do